And we are live. Welcome back, everybody. I realized as I was going live, I never did figure out what those last couple of numbers are. Hello, Sapphire. Hello, Luke. Hello, Benjamin. Hello, Boomer. How y'all doing today? Not too far off, Boomer. Mist has lore. There's some real-world connections. Okay, there are two numbers that I still don't know. And I'm not really sure how to figure them out. Like, I really do not know how this Rivenese number system works. I'm very, very confused by it. Hang on. I did not. Okay. Well, I have them written down. But have you tried punching all the buttons randomly? Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it can go all the way up to a 24. So, all right. Good luck with your adulty lurk, Boomer. All right. So, I have two numbers here that have two rows of things. And I don't know what causes that. Like, I don't know where it ticks over. Is this a base 6 system? I don't know. Is it base 6? What base is it? Like, Cyan does not like using base 10 in their fantasy number systems. Like, this is a thing. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And then for some reason, 4 is that, which I don't think it should be, and I can't get past that. Then that's 5. That's 6. That is 8. Looks like 4, but it can't be 4. Every time I think that I have figured out how this number system works, it just goes poof again. How's everyone else doing? Hopefully not trying to figure out what base a number system is. Like, I appreciate that Cyan thinks I'm this smart, but I don't know if I'm as smart as they think I am. Still better than Botany Manor, which made me feel like the people making the puzzles just thought I was dumb. All right. So why is that 8 and that 10? Like 8 is 2 twice, but 10 is 4 twice. Why? Does it just continue the count? Which I think would make that 7. 7, 8, 9. All right. I think. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I have another color of pencil here. There we go. Okay. So I think this mystery number is a 9. And I think this one is a 7. Okay. I'm not sure how the Rivenese count higher than 12, but okay. All right, let's go trap an evil despot in a prison book. We got this. I'm so tempted to turn the graphics quality up so that he won't look quite as awful, but then it'll just lag so much. So he'll just have to look awful. I miss Railgun. Oh. Ah.
Well done. I was greatly relieved when I received word that you had recovered the book. I don't quite know how you managed it, but if I may. Thank you.
Remember, anyone who dresses like that is guilty. Yep. This is the first part of the end. Does that make sense?
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Okay. As long as he follows us, we'll be fine. Achievement unlocked. Immediately acquiesce to Gen's command. Find out if this worked. Okay. Outside the gate. We need to free Catherine. Boom. Yep. We have a book full of Gen. Ooh. has a phonograph. Hey, that guy looks familiar. Ta-da! Buddies! It's an inkwell. Might be my favorite thing in my mist collection. Why does that glass have a bone in it? Also, if they put out goblets that look like that, I would buy them. Just saying. And if they don't, that might be worth DIYing. Luke, deploy moderation. Thank you, Chiller. How are you doing? His book incinerator. Somebody offering me cheap viewers again. They just can't help themselves. Yeah, oh, I like his lights. Like a lot. Be gone, bot! Exactly. Been so many bots lately, it's ridiculous. Why do they spike? Oh. I wonder if they've been spiking recently because school is out. And so like programming students have an opportunity to, and like the free time available to test their skills out in the real world. Oh, I like the tapestry. Got himself running water. That pattern looks familiar. Well, we didn't have as many during the winter. Oh, it's a pocket watch. That he can track dunny time everywhere he goes. Spare clothes. Has to do his dunny dates. Alright. Start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the 5th age. And though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she's also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fisher Plateau cage just as I'd surmised, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel happened to be nearby. After the luck of it, I did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact that I find hard to believe, but if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more perplexing. While I'm sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that cage has ever caught. I am also filled with hope, as she may yet provide me with a way back to Dunny. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. He was never part of his culture. He doesn't know what it is he's trying to save. Like, he has no first-hand experience with the Dunny. He was born after the fall. Right? I swear he was born after the fall. I need to reread the Book of Tiana. I'll double check. I do know that he does not know, like, firsthand what his culture was. But, anyway. I fear that unless I'm able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of resurrecting that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she's trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can only assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Good grief! Just cannot pass up a chance to insult Atris every time. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. The villagers have been difficult to manage in the wake of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Yikes! The search for Catherine continues. I deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and were thus unable to glean any of the underlying principles that are ironically so elegantly simple. It is obvious that so much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the meaning of the information I gave them. They've been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the glorious future I had planned for them. This conflict would not exist. If they just accepted that I'm a god, then this would be fine. The minds of the children, however, are much more malleable. With the proper tutelage, they've developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that has given them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dunny blood in them. Gosh. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. Yeesh. How foolish I was to think that she could wield such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris. Still, he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. Atris should get that put on his tombstone as a mark of pride. Just saying. Hi, Trumpet! We got out of the cage. How are you today? I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned. As to all thoughts of aiding me in my noble mission. Perhaps that was the only way she could soften the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of the entire civilization. Yes, that was all her fault. Definitely. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. She did seem to love my father and our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Dunny became the catalyst for their demise. Hello, Hybrid. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? And Gen was trying to convince us he had become a better man. Yeah. Something tells me that he hasn't changed at all from the man who just abandoned his newborn with his mother. If I'm to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new and stronger era of prosperity might someday come to pass. I've been increasingly beset by images from the past these last few weeks. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild. Okay, so he was born before the fall. Wouldn't have been by much, though. Like, he was young when Dunny fell. Alright, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild, father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Dunny world. I cannot bear to think of him for long. It is too much. I was too young to see such things. The only thing we agree on. I have her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine had been apprehended while attempting to persuade some of the villagers to join her. I lost a few men in the process, but I would have gladly paid 100 times that number, of course you would, for such a prize. She's been imprisoned in my old office, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her return. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows, as she has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she's a poor liar. I am now certain that her return to Riven was unintentional and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her willingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he attempt it? It is likely that his hesitation is due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back. There is no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife. Heta. With the only true kindness I have ever known. Including his mother? Watching you flicker there in the imager, I sometimes wonder if you were real. Well, Atris exists, so I'm going with yes. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Savages. I'd be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. Ooh. Stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Dunny. That's us! We're famous. And once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher of his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage mechanism has been damaged, but that is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this, but why would he send someone else in his stead, and with a linking book no less? Surely he would have guessed that I would be waiting for him. Such recklessness is unlike him. Look how we're in the book. Taylor said he wants to start a Patreon to get Princess to do audiobooks. I have had so many people say I should do audiobooks. They would be a lot smoother if they weren't written in cursive. Okay. Could it be that he's had a change of heart toward me. That after all these years, he's finally decided to let his poor old father go. Ha! I know all too well where his loyalties lie. He's only after one thing. Perhaps this stranger should find her. Luke said I have books you could read. This is true. For now, I need only to wait and observe. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to allow the stranger to roam freely about the islands. We're a mistake. Ah, I'm flattered. In their ignorant probing, they attempted to power the damaged drawbridge from the Temple Island, and the entire bridge collapsed. He thinks we're a mistake because we broke the bridge. A trivial loss at this point, but it irks me all the same. Had I not yet managed to free myself from that crumbling age, it would have hampered my progress severely. But again, it is no matter now. The day will soon come when I will be done with Riven forever. Disconcerting news. Last night, a group of maintainers... That threw me for a second. I forgot that he tried to recreate the guilds. So it's like, the maintainers made it here? Thought they were gone. Dude, but whose job was it to fix the bridge in the first place, right? Note that it said broken and he scratched it out and just called it damaged and then blamed us for breaking it. Alright. Last night, a group of maintainers happened upon a lone rebel scout and were able to engage him long enough to learn of a most implausible device, a crystal window, supposedly capable of amending my linking books, much the way that my own remarkable system does, but with one slight advantage: it is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it entirely portable. If this outlandish claim is true, then the artifact in question must be something that Catherine fabricated prior to her capture. No doubt from an explicit Dunny schematic she brought with her. If only I'd had access to such a document all these years. We already read her journal. We know she figured that out herself with the help of the rebels based on materials that they had available to them in this age. The portent of this revelation is deeply troubling. Some years ago, the rebels managed to abscond with a dysfunctional linking book I'd intended to destroy. The book was never recovered. Once they had sufficiently atoned for the sacrilege, I graciously decided to let the matter slide, thinking that in their inept hands it could do me no harm. And he has such an attitude. It is just unrelenting. But if Catherine has indeed empowered them with such a device, the rebels may well have linked to another age. It also means that 233, I guess, is no longer safe. This cannot stand. The stranger is the key to all of this. Tracking their movements has given me a good idea of where this rebel linking book and the crystal may be hidden. Oh, please. Like, he could find out anything from tracking my movements. I have been lost the entire time. I go to 3 islands instead of 1. He's not gonna find anything based on me. Before I can deal with that, I must secure the linking book back to Dunny. Everything hinges upon that. If I can regain access to my arsenal of resources there, I will happily leave the whole of Riven to its own dismal future. Oh! We read all the journals. Hang on. Oh. The stranger walked in a circle for 3 hours. What is the significance? Legitimately, I spent 45 minutes trying to figure out where the next puzzle was last week. So, yeah, if he was trying to find the rebels based on that, good luck, dude. Princess playing 4D chess while we were playing checkers. She visited this island 5 times. It must be a clue. Alright, hang on. Let me finish writing this and then I can fix my posture. Alright, Keta. Chess and... Oh no. Okay. Ooh, Hybrid said same. Finally realized it was just a hallway behind a door that was already open. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh. I really like the lamps. Hmm. Um, what is that noise? Ah, there we go.
Natsu? Shima? Shorate. Mataneta.
Keta speaking Dunny?
Tagamem. San botegan shem. Fasi.
Hmm. And...
Now, my turn.
Hmm.
Want to record something so always you will remember. What is English for scramape? Scum from above. Your appearance should have inspired us to a better future. What does it mean for us as a people if we cannot embrace worlds outside our own? You were an angel from above. Always you will be my angel from above.
Man. Ken really learned all the wrong lessons, didn't he?
An angel. Your angel. An angel of death. The Denis Council knew it. They knew. If I hadn't tried to force my own ideals on your world, you would still be alive. You would still be alive. I wanted a life full full of magic. Full of books that bridged worlds, that lit up the darkness like stars. The possibilities were endless. It's just us now. You'll never have the life you should have had. Somehow my love and compassion, it took that. I don't know how. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Again.
Great deal of history. Desperately trying to spell superiority here in the chat. There we go. That's got a lot of vowels in it. All right. Woof. Woof. All right, that's a lot to process all at once. Ah, she did not come from the sky. The Dunny live underground. Like a hollow earth thing. And she found their like ventilation shaft that comes out in a crater in the desert. The tie-in books are actually really cool. Well, the third one in the trilogy, the Book of Dunny, I was like kind of so-so on, but I want to reread it like now as an adult and see if I appreciate it more. But the Book of Atris and the Book of Tiana are both very cool. Yeah, it's worthwhile. And it unpacks a lot of lore. It says I'll have to have you write down the Ideal Games books order sometime. Hi, Trumpet! Okay. Book of Tiana is the first one chronologically. It's like Book of Tiana, and then I think Book of Atris, then Mist, then Riven, Is Book of Dunny before Exile? Book of Dunny is between Riven and Exile. Okay, yes, I did remember correctly. So yeah, then Exile, then Revelation, then Uru, then End of Ages, right? I'm saving so much. If you want to go chronologically, yes. Yeah, start with Book of Tiana. Okay, that's what I thought. But also, I've only read Book of Dunny once, and that was several years ago. Fallen. This, oh my gosh. Using solar heat to cook dinner. Harper says I recommend reading all the novels after playing Riven if you really want an authentic player character experience. Missed Riven, all the books, then Exile. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Also, hi Parker! I do own on cassette tape, an abridged full cast audiobook of Book of Atris, but that's the only one I've found. I know, it's abridged. And I like listened to it and really liked it, and then realized that it was abridged, and oh man. Blasphemy. Yes. Destroying all the books that don't meet its standards. Ugh. A monster. I still need to watch The State of Cyan. I've been trying to finish the game first. Yeah. One day I will get to go to an actual Mysterium. Oh, of course he has a throne. Okay. I really loved the online Mysterium that I got to attend, but that's all the Mysterium I've gotten to do. I'm actually wearing my Mysterium shirt today. Boomer. I've given it all I got, Captain, but I cannot load any more tape onto this ancient cassette technology. We'll have to abridge it. That would be a fun achievement. I also wish I could steal Gen's pocket watch. You should put the Gen book on it. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy. Oh my gosh. That is savage. I kind of wish I could, though. Like, there you go. King of your own little world forever. Oh. Man, that's brutal. Alright, I guess we need to find our way back. Okay, that's not it. Hybrid says, I wonder if there are any mist-themed escape rooms out there. If there are not, someone is missing out on an incredible money-making opportunity. Sign me up. Alright. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to rescue Catherine? Like, is there anything that we're missing here? There was, because there was something outside of her prison that had, like, 3 little buttons. And I still don't know which buttons I need to push. Okay, so I'm guessing I missed something here somewhere? Yeah. I thought I searched everything. What was that? Clink, clink, purr, clink, clink? Okay, I want to steal this thing. I want that pocket watch. It looks very satisfying. It says I'm looking at a photo of 3 men in sleeping bags in a living room with pizzas in their laps in front of a TV, and the caption is, my husband had a sleepover with his best friends to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's called adulting done right. Is there another sound before that? That at least gives me a couple of options. I can brute force it from there. It's how I've solved every other puzzle in this game. So smart, me. Big brain. Parker says, as far as I've heard, Cyan hasn't licensed any escape rooms yet, but I've heard one of them voice an interest a few years back. Escape room opener. They're just cursed for film adaptations. Okay. Now I have to remember how to get to Prison Island. There was going to be a Book of Tiana movie. I remember that. Book of Atris would be a great miniseries, yes. But it's not gonna happen. Oh. I think that I figured out the numbers. I think. I still don't know how this number system works, but I might have it. Hybrid says I spent a lot of time working out the numbers. Yeah. Oh, the Rivenese numbers. I still haven't figured out what base it is. Like, I might know what all the numbers I need are, but I still don't know what base the number system is. The Dunny numbers I know. Mostly. But I knew those before. I wasn't having to figure that one out from scratch. It's jungle. Alright, let's spin till we find Prison Island. Oh. Oh, wait. That looks right. Boop. All right. Have a good day. Thanks for visiting. Okay. Yeah, the Dunny number system, the one that's in the boxes, that one I already kind of know. But the Rivenese number system, the one that's got the little triangles, no, I got nothing. I might have the numbers I need. Shoot. 6, 3, 5. Six, 1, 5. Oh, okay. Boom. Looks like there used to be a maglev here, but it's been sinking. That's nice. Let's save the game and see if I'm able to talk to her again before I let her out. This one. Hybrid says I came to this island like 3 or 4 times before I realized I could walk down the beach. You are not the only one I've heard that from. I actually did find it quickly, and I still don't know how. Like, I'm not usually that good at anything. do love that I can walk among the tree roots, though. I wonder where the other end of that maglev goes. Like, I haven't found a broken half of a maglev that I know of, so I feel like I'm missing something. Or when it collapsed, did he just like reroute it and have it go to a new destination? It says, I never realized I could walk down the beach. I only finished the game because I guessed the information I was supposed to find here based on my familiarity with the original game. Oh, that's actually kind of impressive.
Yafeyadik. We made it. But time is running out. You have to get me out of here. The combination to the elevator is somewhere in Gen's outpost in H233. Go quickly. And be careful.
I want that dress. Like, because I don't see any other, like, I don't see any maglev rail or anything. So I wonder if he tore it up and routed the other end to a different maglev station. Waste not, want not. That one's click. That one's purr, that one's ding. Huh? Parker says there are more pylons by Temple Island. You can see them if you go behind the maglev station. Okay, there is another end. Oh, this is right. I get to explore it? Yes!
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it. You captured Gen. We're all free. But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone. I have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. And you go back to where you first arrived and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as possible, but don't wait for me. Oh, and don't forget the combination in my journal. You'll need it.
You've trapped my father-in-law in a void for all eternity. Yeah, I feel like they probably won't bother remastering Exile, but I wish they would. It's my fave. Well, this is a pretty wretched little prison to be trapped in. Yeah, I think they'd hinted something about that. What'd she expect me to do here? Go back to where you first arrived, okay? This is a prison cell. Ah, there we go. Okay. Phew. Everything has to have that 5. Firmament is not in the... Well, technically they do use a Dunny phrase in abduction. But as far as I know, there are no ties between Firmament and the Dunnyverse. And yes, we streamed Firmament on this channel a while back. That's fine. Forgot about the stopper. Yeah! We did abduction and firmament. Okay. Go. Well done, Luke. Good marketing. Henrith might have just had a huge nerd in its community. I've never seen that phrase. That's hilarious. And would make sense. Okay. Interesting. I know that writing means that I stories. Sometimes in good ways, sometimes in annoying ways. Alright. I need to go to Temple Island. Okay. Is that one? So... It says, I keep saying it, but I really need to replay Abduction. Same. Also, I had like 1 achievement left for Abduction. I think I also have 1 achievement left for Firmament. So I would really like to get those last couple of achievements. They're very doable. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that when I replay. I swear this room in particular lags something awful, and I don't know why. Every time I've streamed this, I've turned the graphics quality down a little bit more, trying to beat the lag, and this room is still just awful. My computer can't. Trumpet says, looks like I'm missing 2 Firmament achievements, both having to do with moving ice blocks. I might be missing 2 achievements, but yeah, I know that Firmament and Abduction, I'm so close. Let's see if I can see those other pylons. Give Catherine a little more time to collect the villagers. I really want to say that Abduction, I was just in 1. And okay, yeah, that's a crumbled pylon. Okay. And it was something. Eh. Ah, okay. It was like an Easter egg one. Okay. Oh, there's even the crumpled maglev. Uh-oh, Trumpet says abduction must not have shipped with achievements because Steam says I played it for 58.8 hours, but I don't have a single achievement. Whoops. Okay, I like that there is another end to the... That's very satisfying for me. Feel some closure? Yes, I really do. Okay. Catherine is gathering the villagers and the rebels on Tay, I think. Like I think she's sending the villagers through to Tay, but I'm not positive. There are some things I'm a little fuzzy on. If she brings the Tay linking book with her. Alright. Alright, ready to open the fissure? Save one more time. Save this one. Okay. Six, 3, 5. Bring on the void. 9. 8. 3. 6. 1. 5. 7. Oh my gosh, I got the numbers right. Ooh. We've left his controller plugged in, and it rattled so hard that it's like bouncing itself off of the TV stand. Oh gosh. Ready to play! Boing. There we go. Okay. There we go. Both of blow. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's showtime! Oh. Oh, this is concerning? Maybe can we move away? Can we move away from the yawning abyss? Crunch? Bye! Okay, Atris! 1-inch princess, destroyer of worlds. I know, I feel awful.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine?
Tay?
Where's the book? I don't understand.
Atris!
Aww. And beyond the happily ever after.
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
Okay. Phew.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life.
Aww.
The path home is now clear for all of us.
Have a good day, Boomer. Thanks for visiting.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me.
Sure, just abandon me in the dying world.
Goodbye, my friend.
Okay. Well, bye. Right. Wait, how do you get out? Exactly. I'm the falling man.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I'm unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven has come to a close, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Okay. So, I'm guessing we landed in the desert? Best guess. As far as I can tell, everything that falls into the fissure lands in the same spot in the desert. So we probably landed right back where we found the original Mist linking book. Desert with the ventilation shaft. Yes. Trumpet plot twist. Atris accidentally links into the trap book and Gen reappears and is falling into the starry expanse. Oh man. Yeah. Nice. Good remake. I still miss the little water pool beetle. That's my one negative note. I missed that one. I did really like how they showed a stronger distinction between like Gen and his dunny everything and the moiety and their riven everything. That was very cool. Yeah, I liked that it didn't just feel like a mechanical upgrade, it also had a much, much stronger flavor to it. It felt a lot more... I keep wanting to call it spicy. Yeah. Excellent point about the moiety viewer, and I struggled with some of those puzzles. Bit like those to be felt a lot more like the moiety must be a lot smarter than me. Like the baseline moiety could qualify for Mensa. And I absolutely never would have found the marks on the domes without help. Like, there were several puzzles that I know would have been easier if I got more sleep, but a couple of them, I just never would have thought to put those two things together. So and they were like all the moiety ones, so it just really left me feeling like the moiety are smarter than me. I would never be able to pass their initiation. Alright, I'm gonna check and see how many achievements I got. Trumpet says, also I think it says something good about Rand, that he was listed last in the credits. Even if his involvement was minimal, he could have easily pushed for top billing. Yes. Okay. I got 28 out of 34 achievements. What am I missing? Yes, I'm revealing the spoilers. Okay. Ah. Okay, I can get all of those. Most of them are alternate ending ones. And then there's like 2 that are oh duh. And 1 that's just kind of silly. Hey Octavius, we just beat Riven. It's Riven week. Apparently. Okay. How far back were my save points? Oh man. Enjoy your day? Everett says I'm now eyeing the other missed games on Steam. Yes. Yes. Ah. I know, we'll have to do Mist 3 next. Okay, I can get a sad ending. Well, I can get too, so I'll be playing it off of stream to get the rest of the achievements, I think. But I can just immediately... Oops, I let Gana. What's the deal with Uru? Trumpet, do you want to take over that one? I haven't played Mola. Either love it or hate it.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn, and the lives of millions will be purified.
Eek.
Thanks to you.
Purified.
Farewell.
That's a scary word choice. There we go. Got another achievement. It's real big on other people sacrificing. Yes. Yes, he is. Oh, don't make me watch the whole credits again. Boo. I just want to get all the endings. Oh. That sounds terrifying. Try it. So I feel like what I'm gonna wind up doing is I'll do like the sad endings, and then I'll do the happy ending again so I can end on that note. I'll feel bad if I walk away from one of the bad endings, even though it doesn't matter. Ooh. I still have never done Uru live. One of these days, I will. It says I need to replay the original to confirm, but I'm pretty sure they changed the ending where you trap again but don't free Catherine. Ooh. Okay. It's still a disappointed dad ending though, right? The disappointed dad endings make me sad. That's why I'm gonna need to end on the happy one. Okay. Glitched says to set Gen free in Tay. That sounds terrifying. Achievement on the way there. For the people who aren't the super hardcore fans, I'll put a chronological list of the games and books in the Discord. Welcome back, Benjamin. How you doing? Okay, I need to get to that one. Okay. Boop. I've had issues trying to get a Discord invite thing set up. Lou? Can you share one or do I have to? I can't remember. Yeah. This whole weird thing. Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if Discord would let you be the one to make the invite link. Yeah, it's not a real command. Ah, there it is. Okay. Up, up. And down we go. Okay. Okay. So okay. I think it's this one, this one, this one. Yes! There we go. Okay. I already have a save that's further in, closer to the other ending that I'm wanting to get. So I should be good. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I already got the best ending, so I'm just getting the terrible endings, and then I'm gonna try to get the best ending again so that I don't feel sad. Alright, let's just release him in here. Okay. This is scary. I don't like being bad in games.
It appears that the moiety and I will finally be able to discuss our differences face to face. I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you.
Okay, it added an extra
It may
line.
provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn, and the lives of millions will be purified.
I do not like his use of the
Thanks
word
to you.
purified.
Farewell.
That's real creepy. And then we just sit through all the credits again. No, no evil undertones there at all. Nah. Very normal thing to intend for millions of people. Nobody evil has ever talked of nice things like purity. He can't possibly be bad. Yeah, that sounds right. Elociation. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? And we still have the depressed dad ending, and then we can do the nice ending again and like have a happy note. Oh, good. Glad you're having a good day. All right. Load. So disappointed dad ending. This one's from right before we released Catherine. At most games, I do not care if I get all of the achievements. But if they all look actually achievable, then why not? You know? Like, I know dadgum well I am never going to get all of the achievements for Baldur's Gate 3. Partly because there's a bazillion of them and it's enormous, but also because, like, there's one for beating the game on honor mode. I'm never playing honor mode. It's not happening. Stardew Valley, there's achievements for beating Journey of the Prairie King. Never gonna happen. I will never have all of the achievements for Stardew Valley. I'm okay with this. Benjamin says also can't see you getting the evil playthrough achievements. Yeah, those aren't super likely to happen either. It says a couple games I play have large online components and I don't play online, so I'll never get all those achievements. Same! Frustrates me with Tomb Raider. I have most player achievements, but I'll never have any of the multiplayer achievements. But like, Myst I can get all the achievements on. These are doable. Yes, that one. Oop. There. And there. Okay. Yes. That's jungle. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's not bad. Oop. And zip. Okay, there we go. Okay. Some games I have done evil playthroughs just to get all of the achievements. Not like I did play the Brotherhood in Skyrim. Night Mother was terrifying. But I got the achievements and I don't have to play it anymore. I was looking the other day at Steam, because most of the like achievement hunting that I've done has been on Xbox. So I was looking at Steam to see what are my perfect games, the ones where I have all of the achievements. And it was literally like Myst, what was it, 100 Hidden Birds, and Calico. Like, that was it. And Calico, I can't remember the exact number, but I want to say it only has like 8 achievements. And they're all things that you will unlock just through a normal story playthrough. Like, you don't have to hunt for the achievements. Eight. Nope. 6. Whoop. 5. 7. Oh, right. disappointed dad ending, and I'll be all sad. Hello, I am here to disappoint you.
Where's Catherine?
Huh? Right up in my personal space. Whew.
I don't understand. You've captured Gen, but why did you signal me? There's no time left. The age is collapsing. I have to find Catherine. Your way is clear. You're free to go home. Farewell.
Oh, man. There for a second, I was afraid I wouldn't get the achievement and I'd have to disappoint him again. But even worse. But no, got it. Okay. Beautiful.
Gen is at last defeated,
Oh gosh.
but at what cost?
Oh.
The Age of Riven is gone. And Catherine. There are no words.
Ouch. Trumpet said the change from the original is I don't remember him running off to find Catherine himself. We'll just have to play the original Riven and see. Quite the ending, dialogue, monologue, whatever it is. Yes. Did Rand's real life wife play Catherine for the motion captures? Hmm. I have many questions about how this prison book specifically works. Like, it's clearly different from the Mist 4 prison books. How is the trap book different? My main question about it is, will he, like, age and die in there, or will he actually be trapped in there forever? Like, for all eternity. Okay, there are 3 other achievements, but they will all need a different playthrough. Actually, not entirely sure one of them. I don't know that much. I will figure it out. Okay, I believe this save should be for the happy ending. Five. 9. 8. 3. 6. 1. 5. This should be the good one. Code energy was 5 digits, which makes sense, because everything has to be 5s. Yeah, I do have the original version, so we'll have to play that soon. He's guessable. Just barely, but yes.
Isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book? I don't understand.
Atris!
Okay.
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
Away it goes. And away we go. You know where to find me, just design your own linking book. Well, the mist book is probably still where we first found it. And now there might also be a Dunny book sitting right next to it.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I'm unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven has come to a close, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Okay. All right. Riven defeated. Definitely making me nostalgic for the rest of the series. Not Mist 5. I don't get nostalgic for Mist 5. But the rest of them, yes. Mist summer, Luke says. Are you not entertained? But it is very good in VR. Play it off stream so that I can crank the graphics back up. Oh boy. I wound up with a lot of notes. Like, so many notes. Thanks for watching. I'll be wrapping up in just a minute. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't have Riven to play. I'll have to come up with something. probably work more on House Flipper. A little bit of a tone shift. Yeah, tomorrow will probably be House Flipper. Dude, I'm still in the middle of that asteroid field, and I'm Oh. I should be back tomorrow, usual time, 3 o'clock Eastern. Until then, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so glad that you were able to spend this time with me, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.